What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So today I am having a Chick-Fil-A breakfast. I have a lot going on here. I got the classic chicken biscuit, I got hash browns, I got fruit cup, and I also have some of the minis in here as well. About to break those out. I have ketchup as one of my condiments that's gonna go on the chicken biscuit. Now, I also have strawberry jam. Now this is, I found out this is like not a controversy, but it's kind of like a thing at Chick-fil-A. Do you put jelly on the minis or the biscuit? I've had the jelly on the biscuit. I liked it. I'm gonna try the jelly on the minis today. I also have fruit punch, which is just my go-to drink for a Chick-fil-A breakfast, so I got what I always get. But I also got something new that they have. I don't know how new it is, but the caramel frosted coffee, or they call it like caramelly coffee. I don't know. Look good, looked appealing. I'm down to try a new coffee, and Chick-fil-A hasn't really let me down too much before. So I finally got everything organized here. Let's dig in, and I'm gonna talk about a movie called Midsommar. It came out earlier this year. It was requested by Shimoni Ray for me to review that as a part of the October horror movies I'm reviewing this month. So I'll get into that in just a minute. Love the Chick-fil-A biscuit. Now I'm gonna have one more bite with the ketchup, and I'm actually gonna get the jelly involved. I love the jelly on it. Not that I don't like the ketchup, but I'm just trying to mix it up here a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know me, I go back and forth. Hash browns. No, we're gonna save the jelly for the minis. I'm feeling the ketchup right now for the biscuit. Now y'all know I normally have my reusable straws. I have a Chick-fil-A. Puts the straws in there, so you know, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. Alright, so the biscuit is already falling apart here. We're gonna try to hold it down now. And try to hold it down. Now get into this flick. So yeah, shout out to Shimoni Ray. She requested the movie Midsommar. It came out earlier this year. When I saw that movie that she requested, I said, oh boy. Because I saw it when it came out theaters. I had just started the channel when it came out, and I was debating, should I review it? I was like, this seems really hard. But I did say I would review those requested, so I'm going to do it, do my best. Now there's going to be a lot of stuff I can't talk about because that movie gets really heavy, it gets really intense, and there's some things that you just can't talk about on YouTube. You kind of have to watch that movie for itself. So basically, the movie's directed by Ari Aster. He did Hereditary, which is my favorite horror film of 2017. We get into some of these, finish these hash browns. So these college kids go off to Sweden. Now they go off to Sweden because one of the roommates is from a commune in Sweden. The commune being this group of people, they just live amongst themselves, live off the land, that type of thing, make their own food. Now the girl, it mainly focuses on Danny and Christian, this young couple. Danny just experienced something in her life, so she's kind of looking for an escape. She's looking for answers. So she tags along on the trip. Now they get there, and right away, the one, like I said, the one roommate is from there, and he brought this group of his college buddies. His brother also brought 2 people. Now this is a ceremony, I think it happens every 90 years. I just watched it. I think it happens like every 90 years. They have the Midsummer, is it Midsummer? They have, that's the ceremony. And the kids, they're kind of interested. All right, this is something new. European getaway. Awesome. You get there, it's beautiful. You're out in the mountains of Sweden. What could go wrong? Now me, even though I know I'm watching a horror film, I'm unsettled. There's like, just, you know when there's this weird stuff going on? Like, it's like, I've been to Amish country. I live in Amish country. Like, those people live amongst themselves. They kind of live off the land, that type of thing. But I never felt uncomfortable around them. But they're just farmers, you know. But these people, they're a little bit too intimate. They're all family, apparently. And, you know, the kids that come there, they don't know about all the practices. So here and there, they kind of like slightly might disrespect some things. It's just, these people are very spiritual, and it turns out they are what you think they are. I'm not going to go too deep into spoilers, but there's a lot of ritualistic symbolism. There's a lot of weird imagery. What they use to cook with, what they use to drink with. They're always all dressed in white. And as the movie progresses, now first I'm getting into it, and I'm like, this is unsettling, but it's also kind of boring. I'm like, nothing's happening. Nothing is happening here. And then, whoa. There's a scene on the top of a cliff, and the first ritual takes place, and it took me by surprise. And the way it was shot, oh my goodness. No holds barred. So yeah, the rituals go on, and then they play it off like naturally. Kids from America are like, what is going on here? I need to leave. Get me out of here. And then all the people come in like, no, it's okay. Some people are offended. Some people are like, some people in the commune are offended. Other ones are trying to explain this is okay. This is just what we do. But like, you're seeing all these weird symbols. You're in this, and it's weird being out of the country that you live in. I gotta say, when I went to Italy, it was awesome, amazing trip. But still, there's something about being away from home. That's you're completely out of your laws, your comfort zone. You don't know what they do over there. So that's the world these kids were in. The hash browns from Chick-Fil-A, going off topic a little bit. Hash browns from Chick-Fil-A are very good. Very reliable. So you got different characters here. Danny and Christian are the main ones. They're the main focus, and they are that until the end of the movie. The other kids, you got like the kind of stoner kid. He's just out there having fun. He's like, he just wants to have a good time, get lifted. He doesn't really have any respect for anything. You got the other kid out there. He's like studying, and he's like, it's weird because he's not. You would think he would catch on to it, but like these weird things. But he's just looking at it like a science, like an English project, because they're trying to write this paper or whatever. But I'm like, dude, did you not just see what happened? Are you kidding me? Like, where's your mind? But oh gosh, it just continues to go more and more off the rails. Characters do start to catch on, but it's really too late. This is a hard movie to review. I feel like Shimoni is challenging me with this review, but because I can't go into a lot of detail, it's like it was unsettling to me. Like the whole, as soon as they walk, and the movie's extremely well shot. It's like everything is very symmetrical. There's this triangular hut that's way out in the middle, not in the middle of nowhere, but it's like way off of the commune, but it's a part of the commune. And as a conspiracy theorist, I start seeing triangles and start seeing too much symmetry. You know where my mind goes. Yeah. But yeah, some things just continue to seem off. Let me try this caramel coffee, actually. Oh, that is really good. That is really good. So, as far as what I like, I don't like, again, I don't want to go into too much detail about the movie, but it's a ride. It's a ride. You're in another world. You're in another world. It's a complete. There's no rules. There's no laws there. It's these people that pretty much, they, just to put it simply, they live amongst each other. And they keep their community alive for hundreds and hundreds of years, if not thousands, by living amongst each other, if you know what I mean. Right. But, alright, so what I liked about the movie, and I'll tell you if I recommend it or not. What I liked about the movie, it's one of the only horror movies I've ever seen, and it is absolutely a horror movie. You got some jelly here on these. I've never done this, but we're going to try it right now. So I got strawberry. Strawberry is my go-to. Strawberry jelly. Mmm. It was really good. Very good. The chicken, like the sweet roll and that jelly go perfect together. So I absolutely recommend that. If you're somebody who puts the jelly on the biscuit, go with the jelly on the mini. Also very good. We're going to get into fruit and everything last. But yeah, it's the only horror movie I was in. It's in daylight all the time. Like where these people live, like the darkest this ever gets is like when like our equivalent and like, you know, in everyday life is when like the sun's going down. Like when it's kind of dark, that's as dark as it gets. That's what it's like at like 1 o'clock in the morning there. So, and then other than that, it's fully lit, but it's uncomfortable. And that's what I kind of liked about it, is there's these unsettling scenes, but it's in the daylight. Which is weird, because like in the daylight you're supposed to be comfortable, you can see everything, but the fact that you can see everything is part of the problem, because there's some things, a lot of things, you don't want to see. Like the imagery, what's sewn, what's painted, all the ritualistic symbolism. And there is a deeper plot going on in the movie. And what else did I like? The characters, I like the character Danny. She did, I forgot her name, but she did a very good job, the actress. So I'll say she did a good job. It's extremely well shot. It looks amazing. What I didn't like, it's a little bit too long. There's too much drawn out. I think that's part of it though. And also it was just too weird for me. Very weird. There's a time and a place for this type of movie. There's an absolute time and a place for like it's like ugh, why am I watching this? I can't look away, but I'm watching this. When we went, there's a scene at the end. I watched it with Q and a few friends of ours, and there's a scene at the end where I'm trying to see how I can say this. Danny is about to catch Christian doing something he shouldn't be doing. And Q, the theater's silent. I think we're all slightly uncomfortable and like in question. And Q screams out, "You better go in there, girl," or something like that, something crazy. I'm like, people start laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, normally I'd be mad, but I was like, I get it. You know, can we break the tension of it? Would I recommend it? If you're into that type of thing. If you're a horror fan, I would. It's an experience. It's very heavy. The movie is very, very heavy. Spiritual stuff, imagery. It's not your standard ghost story or whatever. There's a deeper plot going on. But if you want an experience, go for it. I'm gonna enjoy some of this caramel coffee. Yeah, but there's certain things about there is a place for those types of horror movies, and I do appreciate the artistic vision behind it. It has low rewatchability for me. I respect the way it was shot, the way it was made. Like I said, it's in the light. It's taking us into a world. It's taking you into a world that you're not going to normally see. So on that level, I respect it. It's just a world I didn't know I wanted to see. I don't think I wanted to see that type of world, but. Very heavy, so I'm kind of mixed on it. Like I'm a part of the horror community, I guess you could say, where you like what talk like news and movies and stuff like that. And it got mixed reviews. Some people absolutely hated it, and some people were like, "This is a perfect horror movie. This is what horror movie is supposed to be." Blah, 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 blah. And me, I'm kind of crossed. I'm like, it is scary. It's unsettling. It's certainly a well-made movie, but on the flip side, why am I watching this? Like, why do I want to watch this? It's just this weird group of people, and you bring Americans in there and kids that don't really, they're ignorant to what's going on. Like, how do you not know what's going on? First off, I wouldn't even been there. So I seen Hostel. I'm good. That was in a city. I'm not going off in the mountains. That's first off. You're never going to see me anywhere near anything like that ever. Never. Not me. You ain't going to catch me in the woods. I know that's contrary to popular belief. But it's... I'm not doing it. I don't like the woods. I don't like anything where I'm away from screaming distance from people that I'm comfortable with. Couldn't do it. As much as I like my privacy, and I do like to have other people around, you know? And even here, like, you're so far away from everything, but you're still alone at the end of the day. Like, you're alone because there's nobody there that you know. You're drinking and eating things that, should I be doing this? Like, I need to eat, I need to drink. And then, like, you're yelling at the characters. Because one guy's like, he's so worried about his paper. Like, dude, did you not see what just happened on the cliff? Are you crazy? I'm out. Well, I wouldn't even blame that. I wouldn't even have been there. Anywhere you gotta drive. Oh boy. Listen, as a horror fan, I like that it's something new, something different. But yeah, it's an interesting one for sure. It's an interesting one. It's not something you're gonna pop in on a random Tuesday afternoon when it's raining outside and you don't want to go out. You're gonna watch the same. Like I said, the director that did Hereditary. Same lines. I mean, I way prefer Hereditary. Hereditary amazing. But not a lot of rewatchability. Very heavy, very taxing. Sometimes try to find the answers at home and don't go overseas. You know what I mean? The fruit here is very well mixed from Chick-fil-A. I'm combining, like, what is this, the tangerine with the blueberry, the apple. Very good. I'm digging this tangerine. So yeah, guys, great breakfast here from Chick-fil-A. Great way to get the day started. And the caramel frosted coffee, very good. Obviously packed with sugar, but listen, sometimes you need to get the day going, you know what I mean? Thank you guys for joining me for this Chick-fil-A breakfast mukbang today, this meal. I appreciate your time greatly. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, take care and be well.